Hi everyone, Adri here to give a deck tech on this deck. I did one on stream, but after going to semis with it, I thought that I would do a little bit more of a deep dive on it. I wasn't as satisfied with how I presented the deck, so let's talk a little bit about this. So this is Blue-White Cats, which just stems from this idea that I picked up from Justin Amateur Level 1, which is just play the power 9 and put whatever brew you want in there and you're likely to do well. Our brew of choice is basically just how many MH3 cards can we break. And Guide of Souls, also Pride, Ajani has been tearing apart Modern for a long time now. So in case you're a little bit unfamiliar, Guide of Souls is just the best Soul Sister out there. Basically gains alive on energy, and then when you have 3 you can make your dudes bigger. This gives a flying counter as well, so the flying is permanent. And it's not a once per turn, once per creature or anything like that, so you can just keep putting on the same creature. Also, Pride makes this deck grind quite a lot. First Strike, Lifelink, a lot of people forget about the First Strike a lot of the times. Sand, which is just this blessing, and then at the end of the turn you just get tokens, and you can double tokens if you had the City's Blessing. Now notably, this triggers after, so if the last token gives you the City's Blessing, you are also going to double that token. It is only tokens that enter this turn, but it's still pretty good. And then Ajani just makes a cat. Whenever a cat dies, you flip it, and then the plus, the 0, and the -4, they're all pretty good. Notably, Lurrus is also a cat, so it both benefits from if you have an Ajani in play and they push your Lurrus, you're gonna flip the Ajani, and also if you get the +1/+1 counters on each cat, the Lurrus is also gonna get them. Now, notably, we are on blue-white, so we don't get red permanents except for Voice of Victory, because Mobilize gives us 2 red warriors and also puts 2 more bodies into play. Ajani 0 deals damage based on how many creatures are in play that you control, and so that also synergizes pretty well. And then the final one, which is kind of like a hidden gem in a way, is Mockingbird. Mockingbird is insane. First of all, it is a blue card that flies, that's already pretty good, but also makes copies of any creature based on the amount of total mana that you spend. So it's very similar to the Prismatic Ending. It doesn't need to be the X. So if you want to copy an Ocelot Pride, you can just do that with a blue. You can do quite a lot of silly stuff. Just for starters, Mockingbird copying Ocelot Pride gives the copied Ocelot Pride flying, which gets or helps us get through the board. It is very easy for the Ocelot Pride to be stalled on the board. One of the most played creatures, Frog, and also Thundertrap Trainer both block this no problem, and so having another way of giving evasion to the Ocelot Pride is very good. You can also flip Ajani with Mockingbird, so basically you make a Mockingbird for X = 1, copy the Ajani because it's the legend rule. You pick the original Ajani to stay on the board. It's a cat, it dies, it gives you the token while it enters, and also flips the Ajani you already had, so already pretty good with that. And then also helps us to keep clear of a Borkus Bowmasters. We are a Skull Clamp deck, just to again flip with the Ajani or just accrue victory with Voice of Victory. So the being able to just copy an opposing Bowmasters is very good. You can also copy Lurrus, you can copy Frog, Initiative if you get up there in the mana, so pretty good overall. The rest are just blue counter spells, 3 Fluster Storms, Mystical Dispute, 2 Force Designations, 4 Force of Wills. I picked this mana base mostly from the blue-white Dreadnought deck. The only minor change that I made as well here, which looks very similar to the NYSC Open decklist that I played, is 1 Lotus Petal. The reasoning here is that you want to have as many like broken starts as possible. Broken starts with this deck can be like Guide of Souls, Ocelot Pride, or Ocelot Pride, double Ocelot Pride, double Guide of Souls, or Mockingbird weaved in between. Also turn 1 Lavinia if possible, turn 1 Voice of Victory, turn 1 Ajani. So as many as possible with this. You don't want this game to go much longer. I wanted to fit the days in here, and I know other people have tried it already. There's a lot of changes that I could make, and this is just like the first draft of it. Also to note, the blue count is not incredible. We're at 21, which for 6 forces is, in my opinion, pushing it a little bit in there, but this is what we get. And then the sideboard is just mostly against the boogeyman of the format, which is Lurrus PO for me. So all of these cards I want for Lurrus PO. So a Prismatic Ending, this is just to get rid of like either artifacts or their portable holes two Stony Silence and an Urrot. Like, the Stony Silence is mostly because it dodges Flame of Anor. We have enough white that, and we're almost always going to go for at least one white land that I feel like Stony Silence is slightly better than Urrot, even though it can be a little awkward. We have a lot of non-white sources in the deck as well. Plus a Urrot, so 3 Urrot effects. Deafening Silence because we play so many creatures that we are not going to be tagged by this as much as they are. The second Lavinia and Seal of Cleansing just for the Lurrus loops. 3 Containment Priests. The Stifle Not decks usually play Rest in Peace, but Rest in Peace plays very poorly not only with our Lurrus but also with our Ajani, since Rest in Peace also takes tokens differently from cards like Leyline of the Void or Doughty Void Walker. Ajani needs the token to go to the graveyard, and the Rest in Peace is going to stop that from happening. It also stops the Skull Clamp from triggering, and so I opted for Containment Priest. We're also, to a certain extent, bad against Oath. Not only do we have like a million creatures so that they don't even need their Orchard to trigger, we are also not great into the Traxa. Two Plows just to complement. The Tabernacle is probably wrong. We ourselves are pretty vulnerable to Tabernacle. And our Dredge matchup is already pretty good, as is the Counterbind matchup, so I don't think this is a good pick. And then Soulguide Lantern just as an extra card for the graveyard that we can also loop with Dolores. So this is the deck list. Hope that you enjoyed the games. Let me know if you have any comments on deck building and stuff. Just starting to play Vintage more seriously, so happy to get any comments you have. Enjoy the games. Let's talk about this hand. Against Dredge, kinda okay-ish. If we're yeah, not great. If it was on the play, I would like it more. But yeah. Also, let me know if you can see the screen well. I'm trying new stuff for the layout. Can maybe just make this a little bigger. No, but who plays that anyway? I mean, I don't think I'm mulliganing this anyway. It's good enough. They mold to 6, so I'm already thinking Dredge. Let's see if they exile anything. Initiative, okay. So I might just throw the Vexing Bubble into the void. Since they already have their white and all of that. Highly likely that I'm throwing the Vexing Bubble. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, they didn't play fast mana. I think that's fine. I want to be able to play a Jani, and if they just play something stupid, then I can just do that, and they can go. Okay. Cavern makes sense. On Archon, that is unfortunate, but I'll take it. Unfortunate just because it means we're not playing cards unless we wanna. Okay, now I might just plow this. Yeah, I'll plow this also for sure. If I didn't have a turn 1 play, I like a play, I might not do it, but this is good enough. Have enough mana, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They're one short of Chancellor, so I might hold on the dispute. We're attacking first, that's for sure. So their hand is Chancellor and something else. Oh yeah, it's true. I need to get the mana. You're totally right. Yeah, no, for sure. That's what we're doing. And hope to fade it for one turn. Otherwise, we'll see. I mean, they got the card they needed. So Chancellor is on. Yeah, it's fine. You have a Chancellor, my friend. Let's see how that works. Us. Mox Pearls, just neutral, can just play that. Oh yeah, 100%. Definitely can raise it. I am gonna buy the Lurrus probably. And just attacking with the cat, get it, Johnny. Is any worth it? I mean, maybe not until I have the Lurrus up, so I can maybe just hold on. They have a ton of mana, so anything they play is gonna be very annoying. Unfortunately, we only play 2 plows main deck, so our ways of getting out there is a little scuffed. We'll see. Initiative creature would be unfortunate right now. Okay. We'll see what happens. I mean, they can play anything they draw, so other than that, not much else to be done. They didn't play anything, so I assume their hand is just like Chromoxes and stuff. Okay, Ancestral's pretty okay. What are we doing here? Just Ancestral. If I Ancestral, I can't Lurrus unless I get mocked against Black Lotus exactly. But I can also. What Ancestral? Yeah, that's the thing that I'm. Also, Pride or Guide of Souls, another one would be good as well. There's a lot of things that we can do. It's just like the Chancellor is annoying. If I play Lurrus, it's just for no value, which is unfortunate. If they apply the Lurrus, I probably don't care. But it also helps to raise, so I guess just establishing the Lurrus and see what happens after that. Now we just attack. Is there anything with flash on this deck? I probably don't think so. So I'm just gonna give this cat. Do I want a cat or do I want the Guide of Souls to fly? I put it on the cat, can actually block and trade, like even just kill a Archon if they play one, so I think for now it's fine. Our opponent has at least a couple, 1 or 2 Chromoxes, I have to assume. Because you can play literally any card you draw here. What could they be drawing that they don't want to play? So maybe they just have initiative creatures and they're just like, I can't win like a fight against initiative. Pride I like. Probably Ancestral first. Let's see if I get a land. Time Walk's pretty good. walk. So now what? Solid Pride probably ends the game next turn. Alternatively, we time walk and do what? All in, descend. If I play a Solid Pride, I don't get enough tokens. Then I can just attack with everything. Yeah, I think so as well. This, gosh. That was very strange. I think they must have been drawing initiative creatures and they just cannot play them into this, so that's fine. Alrighty, so for this matchup I have 2 plows. We are probably cutting the flusters. Do I want Prismatic Ending? Lavinia? There's nothing really that great. Seal of Cleansing maybe. Not Silence. Containment Priest is a card that I am not opposed to, but it doesn't have that much, and I don't need that many creatures in this one, so it's not. I don't think the Null Rods are it. Prismatic Ending or Seal or Lavinia. What are we doing? Maybe I cut the Dispute as well. And I bring in. Not often, no. I mean, you can do it up to 4 because we have Petal and Lotus, but yeah, no. It's more about, I guess there's nothing that I actually want to get rid of other than just like, you know, Mana Crypt, Pearl, Chrome Mox. Yeah, so like this, give or take. There's just a lot of cards that I could take out. Like honestly, the forces are not even that good. Probe is also that good, not that good. Misstep is also whatever. Like there's just not a lot. Their big card against us is the Archon, the one that makes you pay 1 for attacks. So I need to be a little annoyed about that. But I opted for Prismatic Ending over Path to Exile. So if that happens, then I will just have to hold on to that. It's an okay hand unless we get Archon. Archon would suck here. Any of the Archons would suck. I don't think we can send it back, so I'm just gonna keep it. 2 Chancellors. So just yeah, double Chancellor hand. So I'm quite incentivized to just throw something out. But this does not look like a... It looks like we're not gonna win this one, that's for sure. At least I am not confident. Wasteland into Weapon Adventurer. Yep. Best draw... I don't even know, because anything we play is countered, so... Like Probe, maybe something I can play for free. Any free spell would be good. Johnny. I'm probably throwing the Pride. Yeah. Just throwing the Pride out. Resolve. That's funny. Yeah. Pride into a Jani maybe, even then it's gonna be difficult. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So they could have a Peacekeeper. What would I name with Peacekeeper here? Probably a Jani. We could also name Strand, yeah, that's fine. Let's see what they do. I know, a land would be fine here. But yeah, I mean, these are one of those broken starts, so there's not that much that we done. We'd need what? Yes. Ajani, yeah. Oh. Ajani it is. So they're saying I don't care about your lands. We're taking a bunch, so it's not like still very difficult. Playing guide. So I'm taking how much? 8 plus 5, so 13. And I can't fetch. I mean, it looks very lost. I don't know exactly what I would play here. I would need what? Guide, not block, then top deck a like a Ocelot Pride, and even then it's like very difficult. I'll play it out. I think it's already lost here though. So I can't even fetch, so I would need Wasteland to just island cycle. That's kind of why I don't like mulling for a force here. Hey Rockford, how you doing? It's like the because of like so many chancellors. Next turn they're playing their angel, so it's really this turn or nothing. How are they gonna waste on this? Apparently not. Yep, they are. Yeah, we're playing 1. Okay, plow. Plow's interesting. I don't think it's enough. They go archives draw. I mean, it keeps us alive, but that is not. Because I would have to do. I mean, this card doesn't work now anymore. So I'm still on 2 mana. Have to plow the Anointed Peacekeeper, block here, play a Jani. We'll play it out. I think it's very lost, but they also have a card that doesn't do anything, so that's fine. Yeah, draw a card. One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7. Plow. Just another initiative. Archon. Archon's fine. Yeah, I mean, it's just what it is. And this flyer's gonna kill us too, so. Ooh, that would have been very interesting. Unfortunately, not possible. Alright. Got vintaged. What do we want to change, if anything? Probably nothing. Could consider prismatic ending on the play. Maybe not. Maybe misstep is just whatever. What are we hitting? We're hitting Soul Ring, we're hitting plows, and that's about it. broken start for me, please. Well, it's about as broken as I can make it. I can even just get Lurrus too. It's quite great. 1, 2, 3, Lurrus, Black Lurrus play, then Voice of Victory, Guide of Souls. Just dump my hand. No. Black Lurrus. Island. Look to be F6'd. Pass. Yes, we are playing Skull Clamp. Work for it. Not a bad turn, I would say. Caracas is very annoying, but... Oh, and Plow. Whatever. It's fine. Obviously annoying. Just break that. I want this first. And then I'm gonna put it on what? I think so, right? Yeah. And then I'm gonna get Archive probably next turn. I think I probably wanted it on something else, to be honest, but we'll see. Did not seem to have fast mana last time. Maybe they do. Vaccine ball is whatever. I don't know that I would have. Their hand looks very sus. Meticulous Archive. We don't have threes, so. Archive. GG's opponent. GG's. And now let's just play our game against Tau Bye Bye. Let's see if they have a cat. They do not have a cat. Yeah, no worries. The cat, I'm just checking that the stream is okay. Yeah, okay. Interesting hand. Against the nothing, this is maybe not great. I'm on the play. Voice of Victory is fine into initiative. It's okay against Dredge as well. I don't know if I like this hand at all, though. Yeah. Yeah, me too. If I had a Skull Clamp in there, this is fine. What am I throwing back? I think Lavinia, given that they are not on that. I have only one color source. Unfortunately, I have to open with Saga, which is not what you want to be doing. Alas. Pretty sure I'm gonna go Voice of Victory, turn 2, and then, well, maybe, we'll see. I'll probably need to get a Mox of the Saga. Let's see what ends up. We'll see what ends up happening. It's funny because I recognize names of people. Wasteland feels like shops. forcing this. Could be initiative still. They have played their land, which means that I can just force the payoff. I think I'm gonna let it happen. Let's see. This might be wrong. Mox. Thorn of Amethyst. I play a lot of creatures, but if I don't force this, I don't have Force of Will. I'm inclined to let it happen. Yeah, let it happen. Caracas is annoying, but probably fine. Trawler, sure. Mockingbird. Could do a very funny one. Double Mockingbird, copy the Guide of Souls and go for it. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. Since my Force of Will is rotting in my hand, and then Voice of Victory next turn also gives one of my dudes flying. Well, this one actually. So Mockingbird, copy Guide of Souls. Mockingbird, copy Guide of Souls. And attack. And we'll see. We're hitting them for a lot. This is already like a 4-turn clock, maybe less if their crypts are not great. Voice of Victory gives us an insane amount of life. It's like 9 life a turn if we get to play it and attack. So we'll see. It's one of those where we just put all our eggs in a basket. Flustered Stone that is completely useless. So long as we don't get wastelanded here or sphered, I think we're fine. Even without it, I think we're also probably okay. Another Trawler, that's fine. Sphere of Resistance, so I need a land, ideally. And if no land, then we're holding Force of Will potentially for something. I don't know if I would attack here, but I guess there's nothing happening for them. Okay, land is great. I'm gonna take 4 damage next turn, but I feel like I'm just gonna spread damage. So they're dead next turn. Next turn they die. I mean, I hit like the Voice of Victory will make all of my creatures flying, even the tokens if I want to. So they have to kill me this turn basically, which is not impossible. I take 6, 7, 8 from the draws. You need a lot to get out of this. Analysis is fine. I guess I'll just have to chump here. I mean, if they get rid of the blocker, I guess they win. Yeah, because I have to chump or I die. So I have to. And then maybe I just need some luck. Or just another creature. Another creature doesn't do it because I put them to 1. It's unfortunate they haven't missed. They have won both mana crypt triggers. That is where it is. Equip is 3. Equip is 2. Are they playing a spell? No, I haven't do it. think equipping was what you had to do here. I think they just lost the game with that. Yeah. Definitely lost the game there. But this is just death. They probably didn't know this interaction. Do I want to show them the interaction? Or do I just want Johnny? Johnny kills? Johnny definitely kills. Yeah. I think I don't want to show. Well, I could also just not show them the Ajani, so I'm just gonna kill here. Huh. 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 I don't know why they dropped the Nova there, to be honest, but I'll take it. Okay. Seal of Cleansing, Prismatic Ending. I'll do the Fluster Storms. Do I want my own Null Rod? Probably not. I want the Plows. Out with the Mystical Dispute. I think that's it. That's it. Pretty mediocre. I don't think we can keep this. If this was a normal land, maybe. As it stands, this can go south so fast. And only getting it. This is slightly better. Keep. What do I want to take out? Plow for this thing, force for that. Probably want to keep the Ajani, honestly. Sure. Patchwork Automaton. I think that's fine. Nettle Cyst I might have to get rid of, which means that I get under a sphere, but if they have that much, then be free, my friend. If you have all of that, then it is what it is. Okay, they don't have a follow-up, at least for now. Archive, Assault Pride's fine. And depending on what they do, I just play a Johnny. I just did that. This quarter is annoying, but it's fine. It's whatever. So I can still plow the crawler. No plowing the crawler anymore. Going quite quickly. I think a Johnny is the way. Oh, I can't play a Johnny either. Ugh. Unfortunate then. There's also a pride, something I can take a turn to do. I need to draw a land exactly, or does this come untapped? Yeah, okay. Yield through this turn. No. Okay. Oh god. Well, at least there's a sphere. I need a land right now, or then I'll have to sacrifice my pride. Land, okay. Also, probably on jumping duty. I don't think it's gonna be enough. We'll see. Then, yeah, this forge is gonna definitely just get them everything they need. Had a pretty good start for them. There's not that much you can do about that. Twinkle Serpent. Get rid of a workshop. Yeah, just attack. It's unfortunate. I mean, more lands is okay, I guess. Not crazy. But if they kill it, my best draw is Time Walk, actually, just so that I can Ajani do the thing. Strip Mine is off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. They're just attacking. Okay. We might get what's his name? Like Needled or Free Action Revoker, so it's not insane, but yeah. I mean, the best draw here is Time Walk. Probably, I would say. This is like a giant Stonecoil Serpent. Okay, so one turn then. Yeah. Oh, Work of Magic. Yeah, sure. Whatever. The giant did it. Yeah. They play it from hand, so on top they have a land, probably. Nope. No. We got vintaged. Let's see if we can vintage our opponent now. Do you want to change anything? Do I want the rods? I don't think so. Or what? Like a misstep? Yeah. I guess. Lexing Bubble does not seem great in this matchup, but at the same time I don't know what else to put in. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, for them it is for sure. Just do we not want no rods? Yeah, I it's kind of difficult to say because they have the workshops and the ancient tombs, so it's not like they already have enough fast mana, and we don't have as much. A way that we get out of the rot is just Skull Clamp as well to just keep up with them. So I don't know. And this is like a very strange hand, but I think I'm gonna keep it. Just Pedal Ancestral and hope that we get lands and stuff. Have a Force for their first thing. Okay, Pro of them, see what we're playing against. We have a turn 1 Patchwork or turn 1 Crawler into turn 2 Wormcoil Engine. I'm gonna play Pride, force the first thing, Wasteland, Mockingbird. I think that's my plan. Yeah. 2 swords for the things. Patchwork Automaton is the one that I want to get rid of. So Workshop that we knew about. Patchwork that I'm forcing. Jet that we knew about. Nothing else. Alright, cool. So it looks like it's pretty controlled from here. Lavinia, which unfortunately I cannot play, but Wasteland is gonna slow them down a little bit. Mockingbird. Yep. And attack. Yeah, definitely. Because the fact that it flies is also very good. So we go 4, we have 5, then 7, then 9. So we're 2 turns away from the Ascension, assuming that we don't try anything else. Which you can always do. Crawler is fine. There. I'm thinking about it, right? So what's my plan? Swords on upkeep, then they play Ancient Tomb Wormkill Engine, I sort it again. I think so. I mean, it's not like that much, but I'm putting more pressure. Okay, bubbles, not useful here. I would definitely the land. You can still get really effed with Wasteland here, but we'll see. I mean, we did our play. That's basically what you can do. It's gonna be difficult to die to the Wormkill Engine, but they get so much life as well that yeah, hard to kill. But they don't have a. Yeah. I would really like a land here. Oof, that's so rough. I mean, we have to plow this. There's no way. Yeah, we'll have to. There's no way we don't. So next turn we get the whole thing, right? We have 7, 8, 9. And cuts. Yeah, assuming I don't get wasted here, which is a lot. Patchwork is fine. Crucible for waste, yeah, sure. I can't get wastelanded this turn yet. Skull Climb is definitely great if I get it off. Let's see. Nope, but another cat is probably just came here. I mean, I say that, but this is the exact situation I was talking about, where a goddamn Tabernacle just wrecks my day. And I have 1, 2, I already have the thing, yeah. Oop. This. Yeah. So it's literally Tabernacle or death for my opponent. Or Golos, I guess, if they play Golos, like. So now we just pray. No Golos, no Tabernacle. Don't tap mana. Bubble is fine. Well, not fine. It's a redraw. They already played their land, so that's good. It is a big mistake. Let's go. Question mark? I mean, they didn't see the Pride game 1, so, or 2. They saw you game 2. Yes! Let's go! The cats. Too strong. Too strong. On the play, just like I like it. Another non-cat deck. Alright. What do we want to do? Yeah. Bubble off of planes into Pride Mockingbird. That's to me as well. If it's Dredge, we have ways. If it's Dredge, I probably start differently, but we'll see. Yeah. We'll see. So here it could be initiative. If it's initiative, we're at least not getting cracked. If it's shops, it's gonna be difficult. If it's Doomsday, annoying. Yeah, then we'd have to go Pride into Fluster, maybe. Sorry, Pride into Floodstrand or Pride into Wasteland. Probably not Wasteland, actually. What's it? Oh, opponent is back. Right, no Maul, no nothing. So for now, could be a lot of stuff. Yeah. Bubble has been deployed. Bubble, so I don't have to pretend to have anything. I can just F6. That's the nice thing about Bubble as well. You can just F6 for value. Oh, they also have Bubble. Good. What are we doing? Oh, Wasteland then. Probably not. I'm kind of skiffy of just dropping my force, but they don't have white, so I guess it's fine. God, I love. No, with that. This is annoying because then I cannot Lurrus, but yeah. 6, 7, 8. There's initiative. Void Mirror. Sure. It's just Wasteland the Caracas, right? No Caracas for you. And with the Void Mirror in play, I probably just pop the bubble. Maybe. We'll see. I mean... So I have 7, Lorien 8, 9, 10, I guess. I mean, Lorien just gets me a Tundra, but at this point I don't think that they can Wasteland. So, like, they can Wasteland me at all. So, we'll see. This Force of Will is completely useless. They are popping. They probably concede here, I think. No? Cavern? Sure. Lorien to get the Lurrus, I guess. Flusterstorm useful, not at all. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Lorien is 8. Then if we get something, we can do it. Otherwise, I might just pop it. Archon, so that's their next. Doesn't give me 4 cuts because I alone. Oh yeah, no, it does. Am I getting an archive then? As well. What else could I draw? Like Dispute. Probably not worth it. So archive sign. Ooh boy. My opponent is not gonna be. Oh my god, Guide of Souls as well. I want this Guide of Souls. Please and thank you. It's super over. No, it's... Yeah, 14 cuts. Sounds alright. Boop. 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 Yeah, 14 cuts. This is perfectly reasonable, you guys. It's, you know, don't worry about it. Well, just as we drew it, what did we do last time? I should be recording this locally. I don't know why I keep not doing that. There's just so much that I can play in this. Yeah, just like there's so many, like all of these I don't want for anything. I'd rather just have more. It's just more blue, because I'm taking out like a bunch of blue cards, and this deck really struggles with blue cards, and already I'm at 18. So you go bubble. I'm just thinking like what else would I want? No, yeah, I guess like this. It's fine. That's fine. Maybe. Oh, it's Casper White. That's true. I forgot about that. Yeah. Sure. I mean, it's 4 mana. Like that's a bunch. Oh, I definitely want it. Sounds quite bad. I mean, 1 mana. Okay. Better. I'm keeping this. Am I dropping the Lavinia? Yeah. My opponent is only on to 5. So it could be a quick one. And I'm getting a plains with the Flooded Strand. Because I have the Lorien, or do I? Maybe not. Because, well, depends. Depends if I have to force or not. We'll see what I draw. They do not show. Oof, I definitely forced this, right? There's no way. Yeah, but force plains, pass. Okay, good for me. Oh no, wasteland. Do I get a island here, like a tundra, or a? Huh? I guess it gives me a Saga turn. So now I'm playing Saga into Ajani and Wasteland. Wasteland's fine. Okay. Okay. That's good for me. I'm gonna get a Surveil from that. Chromox. Is this like a Void Mirror? Clarion Conqueror. So yeah. That's where it is. Best draw Swords to Plowshares by a lot. Lorien, I don't think I want Lorien. Saga into Ajani. I can't, unless I. No, I can't at all. There's no way. Oh yeah, I guess. Okay, correct. You are correct, my sir. +1/+1, so they're trying to raise, which makes sense, I guess. They get White Plume, which they keep. Mox, okay, so their hand is just that, and next turn White Plume, so they're getting the initiative back. I cannot stop it in any way. If I want to get my basic planes. putting it on the guide probably. And then I have to go Lurrus, I think. I think it's gonna be very tight because then they're doing 12 damage to me. 5, 6, yeah, like 12 each damage. Wow, it's so fast. 12 damage, we take the initiative back. Definitely the way to get rid of this Engineer. How much damage am I getting in for? A bunch. Might be close, honestly. Yeah, if I draw swords, but like, do I lost well then? I don't think I can. Well, Saga can get me Skull Clamp, which I might. I cannot make a construct. Well, I mean, I can. Maybe I do Lurrus. Lurrus, I don't think does anything because he's an engineer. Kill me. Gets me. I don't get to Lost Well before drawing. I mean, they are taking like a bunch as well. So we'll see. We'll see. 3 from the Guide of Souls at the very least. So that's at 8. What's best draw for them? Well, they're drawing White Plume, so there's no best draw of any kind they take. I guess the Dungeoneer would have to get them like a Wasteland or Strip Mine from the Surveil, or from the Explore. So we'll see. There are ways for our opponent, and there are ways for us. Also, I mean, Assault Pride is probably our best draw. Oh, they lost connection. Hey, Jer07, thank you for the follow. See, we have alerts now as well. That's so great. It almost looks professional now. Thank you for the follow. We're playing this Blue-White Cats. I'm gonna drop the deck list. If you want to check out, we're playing against Initiative. We won game 1. Our opponent has White Plume Adventurer on the top, and so it's just happening. Yep. You got the initiative. Maybe. Source of Plushes on top for them. So at least it's not a wasteland. Untap the creature. Guide of Souls, pretty good. Okay, what do we do? I can play Guide of Souls, Skull Clamp, Flip the Ajani plus. Get... I guess I equip first. There's nothing bad. Well, I can flip the Ajani first, and then I see what I do. I don't have to 0 immediately. I have Source to Plushes on top, so we know that. Yes to the flip. Plus. Okay. This is almost lethal. It's a lot of life. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, and then the pride doubles. So I get how much life? Can I Ancestral first? Yes, I can Ancestral first. I mean, Time Walk just wins. Plow also is pretty good. Because we attack... Okay, so they're drawing Source to Plowshares, we know that. I think I just play Guide of Souls plus, like minus, 0, sorry. Get 2 life. Take the initiative. and have enough blockers. Yeah, I don't think we can lose from here. So Guide of Souls or also Pride, because I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think Pride. It doesn't give me more life, right? It gives me 1 life, then 2 life, so 3 life. If I play Pride, that's 1 life. The token is 2 life, and then I have the Ascension, and I get 1, 2, 3, so 5 life. I do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh no, I don't. Never mind. Do I? Yeah, maybe this is confusing me actually. We'll see. And then I can actually just put the +1/+1 counters on the Ocelot Pride so that they can't even attack me with the White Plume Adventure. And just pass. Yeah. 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 I'm just gonna plot them now. Yep. Thanks. And thank you for the follow, the first chat. Thank you for everything. Yeah, it's literally just a MH3 cards are broken. Let's see if we can break them even more in Vintage. So far, I mean, we've played against very good matchups. We played Initiative twice and Sphere Shops, which are on the upper echelon. Like, this deck really doesn't want to play against Bowmasters like at all. Okay, round 4 versus John 1-1-1-1. Probably a cat. It is a cat. Alright. Let's see, what does this hand do? Pro turn 1 into Guide of Souls, then a Jani into Skull Clump. Looks fine to me. Let's see what our opponent is playing with over there. Stirbank Wasteland, so just a hand with no. Alright, so unfortunately our opponent is going to Ancestral. Well, actually they don't have mana, so wanna play Tundra or White Tower. I mean, we're losing 2 lands here, so I think Caracas. Do I care about the Caracas? Probably care more about just having all my lands. So this probably gets forced. Maybe not. We'll see. No force, okay. One Wasteland. Okay. And this needs to get us another one. Which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. If our opponent tries to Ancestral, we're just gonna get them. Oop. I mean, this is what they should be doing. They're trying to just cheese it, which is also what I would be doing. No third land. Do I want to Plow or do I want to Skull Clamp? Also probably Flusterstorm for their Ancestral. And hope we draw a second land for the Ajani. Although we'll probably get that forced as well. So we'll see. They threw their 2 lands away, so okay. Are we seeing Ancestral? Ponder. I'm fine with the Ponder. So it just seems to be Dimir Lurrus instead. Bubble's fine. They didn't shuffle, so they're liking their cards. I really want to land here. And we get it. Okay. Attack first, and then I have to think a little. Our opponent has used their strip mine, so any basic we get here is going to be safe. I want to be able to fight over this ancestral, and I also want to be able to fight over the force of will. I don't care about the force of will as much. They're forcing, pitching force of negation. I want to be able to plow their thing. Trying to think if I can even afford to surveil here. Because if we just ram a Johnny, they force untap into ancestral, and they have maybe enough to stop that. I'm gonna pass the turn. Honestly, our best choice is probably another land. I don't think our opponent would have kept without having anything else going on, so we're just gonna shuffle here, meticulous archive, see what we get. Now land is perfect. Play this land. I want to try to attack. If I attack, they kill it, right? So, Jani. It's very interesting match, like situation right now. I think I still need to put things into play. Let's try this. And then we pass. Ancestral, which we're gonna fluster. That's a big one that we got our way, unless they have their own fluster, which would be unfortunate. They don't. Okay. So just more lands. Maybe they're gonna try to get the Lurrus in. We'll see. Would really like to get this Skull Clamp not negated. Time Walk, sure. Cruise, that's probably very bad for us. Unfortunately, I think this is starting to get out of hand. We also, if they Bowmaster here, we probably don't want to flip. Maybe we do still. Kind of crazy that they didn't Bowmaster there. So that means they don't have a way to get rid of this Ajani, right? As it is. Lurrus to hand. Okay, with our own force of will, I am more I'm happier to just try to go. What was I thinking? Oh, we lost the revealed cards. That's funny. So what did they have? They had. I think I remember. They had Lurrus, Force of Negation, Bowmaster. I might want to do here. Attacking means Guide of Souls gets blocked and dead. Can attack with just the cat. I can play Lurrus. Yeah, Our opponent resolving a treasure cruise is gonna put us very much in the backswing. We could also skull clamp, equip. If they bowmaster, we plow. They force, we force, and then what? That equip, plow. We go hellbent. We get an Ajani plus get life. Get a 3/4 attack. Kinda liking that. Then I attack first, or do I? This loses to double fours and loses quite badly to it. I think we need to get more things going. Force of negation, pitch force of negation. So they have another force. I'm going to force this. They need a blue card. They have. So one of their 2 remaining cards in hand needs to be a blue card. Force, pitch force. Okay. Pitch force on that, pitch force on that. Cool. Alright. So we've gotten out of a lot of their cards now. But I think they got just enough that it's not gonna be good enough for us. We'll see what they do. The fact they're not playing their bowmaster is a little strange, but Lurrus isn't there. I need to definitely plow this, like right now. And I hope it's enough. Oh, spell pierce. Maybe I should have played around it. It's unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. I think that's gonna cost us the game. Probably. The bowmaster is their last card, but they're drawing a card as well. I mean, after all of that, I was like, it's unlikely they have more, but they had double force of negation into that. Yeah. It's gonna be pretty bad for us, I think. Let's see. There's also an argument for holding the cat. It's perfectly fine as well. Because now you can bowmaster, get the cat. And now I don't want to flip the Ajani. Oh, they're picking me. I don't think that's correct. But I guess they know their hand better than I do. They're just gonna win off the bubble, to be honest. It's gonna be very difficult for us to just get out of there. Twister, yeah, that's gonna be game. So there are Esper, maybe? Or they're just playing the thing for fun. We'll see. We want our plows, our prismatic ending, and our soul guide lantern thing. We don't want these. I don't think we want the bubble either. Maybe one force. I think we need the forces just because bowmaster is such a pity. Cards I can bring in. Second Lavinia. Have enough removal that I don't think that is gonna be enough. So maybe just keep the fluster, fight for the removal, or fight for some stuff. Play seal, I don't think it's gonna be good enough. No, let's play like this. Yeah, the double wasteland was a little annoying. We didn't get fast mana either, so ultimately when you have to be on those circumstances it's very difficult, because again, and here it kind of shows the lack of mana draw, like draw actually. We didn't get much good. This hand is on the weaker side, but we can take their creatures for us. and we have enough lands. It's not great, but I'm gonna try it, see where we end up. Here, there's no blue cards, so no blue mana for them, at least for now. Lantern's perfectly fine, actually. Bubble is one of the cards that I want to get done with. Yeah, Mockingbird. It's mostly for these situations where we're against a Bowmaster deck. If my opponent plays anything here, I'm just gonna crack the Soul Guide Lantern and draw. This is definitely one of the worst matchups, pretty sure. There's probably something we can do to make it better. I just haven't spent too much time on it. I put the Brute together and did quite well, so I just thought it would be like an interesting one, yeah. So I'm just gonna draw here and probably just plow this, or do I want to keep the Mockingbird in play? With the Voice of Victory, I think I want to play Voice into Mockingbird there, Bowmasters. It's fine. Oh, Lurrus? Sure. We just want to plow here. I don't think so. I might even just go double Mockingbird. I do like Voice of Victory though, so I'll just try it. This probably demands an answer. Nope. Yeah. Well then, this is what the deck is meant to be, so we're meant to do. So this is what we'll do. There is a question about whether I should be doing this, because now if they have a Mox, they can get the Lurrus. They can get the Bowmaster with the Lurrus, so we'll see. Fatal Push. Yep. Fatal Push, nothing. Okay. I'm gonna play it. Do I get Lurrus here? Wanna get Lurrus. I can get my own. Okay. They didn't remind me, which points to a second Bowmaster. If they have a second Bowmaster, what do I want to do? Just attack with both, right? Because I got rid of this because they wanted to do something on my turn. So I guess I want to do this. See what happens. Nothing. Okay. Like nothing. Play Ocelot Pride. I want to play Mockingbird for 2 cards here. I'm going to just take my Wasteland here and pass with my Lurrus. Fatal Push that, sure. I can go Lurrus into Voice. Lurrus is in play. Yeah, let them do that. I'm gonna plow right now. We need to plow right now. It plays into Daze. I kept the card on top. Let's just plow that. I don't know if they're playing Daze anymore, but they are. My God, and I called it too. So let me try these things. It's fine. Okay. Just gonna play. Could have also played around it so much better. If this resolves, we can just do that. They just force it, okay. Which case I want to do what? I can copy their Lurrus. Next turn they have survey land into that. What are they doing? They're just playing Bowmasters, right? Playing Bowmasters, pinging the Bowmasters. Then I can just Mockingbird copy and play the other one, copy their thing. No, I would just want to play Soul Guide. You can try to resolve it now. They've played 2 fatal pushes. If they get the third, it's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think now is when I want to get this strip mine. I kind of hate when I call all the plays that are going to happen and still lose to those. It's quite unfortunate, but kind of the curse that we have to do. 1, 2, 3, and then play back. Yeah. So they need exactly force of will to just wreck me. Hopefully they don't. Recall. Could also just go recall. I think getting my Lurrus going is going to be more impactful here. What do I want to play? I don't want to keep trading blows like that. Voice maybe. If I hadn't wastelanded, I could have gone that into recall, but they would have wastelanded me, so it's fine. Maybe Voice of Victory here. I like Soul Guide as well. Mockingbird just straight, which is not that exciting. But I guess that makes them spend their mana. I like Voice, since you can do Mockingbird, the Orchestra Ancestral next turn. Yeah. I guess so, it protects. It's also probably the best stall in this board. They can... I don't want to block anything, just in case they fatal push the Lurrus, so... They shuffle, which is a good sign. Not blocking. Snuff out the Voice. Yeah. So then here it's just gonna be Mockingbird Ancestral, right? It's gotta be half Flusterstorm for that. I have to also play faster. I don't know how I got that. We can technically get very wrecked by a like their Bowmasters from the top. So I think I just gotta play into it anyway. I don't know why I passed the turn. Okay, well, forces is fine. I might just force the Bowmaster on the way back. Saga is pretty good. Do I want to force this? It's just like we're just gonna keep playing this if I don't do anything. I just don't want to be on this fight, because now I can just get the Soul Guide Lantern and get rid of it. And the good thing is my Lurrus flies. Soul Guide or a Janny first. I think Soul Guide. I'm still just gonna get rid of that. Janny. Okay, they're just F6'd. I'll just attack with this. Oh, they can't attack. We have a pretty good battalion to deal with There was a Saga. Mox is fine. Surveil here. No, no Mox. Cool. Do I want to voice so that I can plow, or do I want to now sword pride so that I can just go ham? I think pride is gonna be better here. Yeah, so I'm gonna draw. Oh, I can attack with this. Well, master, what am I doing? It's fly. It also flies. I know. I had to go to the bathroom and then I found the cockroach, so I had to kill it before I go. Just the life. Yeah. Honestly, probably don't care that much about this Lurrus, but it's one of their better cards. I can stall these constructs forever. So let's just get rid of it now. Yeah, make more constructs. Happy to trade you. Okay, so my opponent is just taking the time, which makes sense. In the air. Could have attacked with more things as well, but it's fine. I'm gonna play Voice of Victory. Should have done that first, but I'm playing for time now. Well, Master, sure. I should have maybe cracked this again. Yes. Make a 0-0. Play this. And pass. Opponent is pretty dead in the backswing. The Ajani is gonna put +1/+1 counters. Plus, I mean, we're just attacking with everything and killing them. There's very little for them to do here. Yeah, kill the Bowmaster, that's fine. Here I want to count, but I'm pretty sure it's over for them. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. So this is 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks, and then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. It is lethal with the voice because it gives me black permanent, like red permanents. They can do tricks. Well, they could block the red permanents, I guess, which is what they should do. Yeah. Taking 3 and a bunch. They go to 1, and then my Mockingbird kills them. Sweet. All right, we need to play faster. Is there anything else we want for this matchup? Probably not. Thanks, Bill. Yeah, I mean, Mockingbird copying Lurrus is also pretty good. We were lucky that our opponent, like, we got the lantern for their bubble, the Dimir bubble, in time for them to not. Okay, you know, it's a pretty ronking hand. I'll just keep it. We can probably just time walk into Ancestral. I'm just gonna not pretend that I have things because I don't need to. Could also just Guide of Souls copy, like there's a lot of things that we can do here. Alternatively, I can just copy their Psychic Frog and get rid of it, which I kinda like. I want Ancestral now because I'd rather get Force of Negation. Okay. I think with this, I'm just gonna plow the frog. Pass. I should not be auto-yielding. Okay. This is one of those hands that can really get out of control for our opponent. With Guide Mockingbird, we are getting a lot. I think I'm gonna force this. They have a Pierce, they have it. Plus we have their Lurrus covered with our White Tower. They kept their hand, they did. Lurrus, sorry, play Guide of Souls. Get Lurrus, I think. Attack. They threw Mental Misstep, it's fine. Get the Lurrus. Land, pass. Sorry, I wanna get a Tundra here. My lure is holding up Caracas. Stop pumping. The question is, do I want to keep the Caracas up for my Lurrus, or do I just want to play another Guide of Souls? I think another Guide. If they have the Fatal Push, they have it. I think I need to keep up the aggression. It is very possible that this is wrong. And I should have kept it for the Fatal Push specifically. Or the Dismember, whatever they have. They have Lurrus, one unknown. Quite difficult to Lorien into open mana like this, but now I can just do this sequence and it's pretty good. I mean, yep, there you go. Let's go. Gosh, just love this deck so much. Okay, another Cat Mirror into an okay hand. Needs a little bit of help. Worst case scenario, we can just Mockingbird into the Skull Clamp, but would rather probably not. Bips Ribs, thank you for the subscribe. Thank you so much, we really appreciate it. So I'm trying to keep this based off the double force hand and hope that I draw a land for the Skull Kamajani. We'll see. If not, then I'm not sure. I might just open planes. Okay, so it's PO for them, probably. It's literally always PO. Vexing Bubble that I am just going to happily Force of Will. Pitching Mockingbird probably. So the thing is, like, Mockingbird can help me to play into the thing. I don't know if I want to Force Pitch Force and hold open Mystical Dispute next turn. Because they couldn't just easily go... I guess you would play Crypt before the bubble, because they already played the Opal. Bird allows us to... I guess we don't need to Ajani, so I think I need to Bird, yeah. Also confuses our opponent, probably, I hope. Like, Mockingbird, what is that? Okay, big draw. Not insane, I think, because of what we're playing against, we need to hold up our Mystical Dispute. But we really need to get a land going. I will dispute a... not this. Stock up, or basically any draw spell. Do I dispute a scroll? I think so. I think I have to, just because I have 1, 2, 3, 4 mana plus maybe 5, 6. If they didn't force on the vowel, so that's fine. And slowing them down as much as possible is something I want to do. Sapphire is fine. It is shields down for like a turn. But I can't do anything else. Otherwise, next turn we just like Skull Clamp, draw 2, and that should put us in the lead. Especially if I draw more mana, because then we just like Skull Clamp, flip, play it again, Skull Clamp again, and that is just great. We can draw 4 cards of it. Yeah, I mean, you can definitely lose from here. Like, stock up into, I don't know, Black Lurrus PO. Oh, they just got Lurrus, okay. So, quite a slow one, and we are unlikely, or, well, not unlikely, but it's hard for them to kill us from there. They cannot okay, Lorien. I think I want it for the blue card more than I want it for the mana right now. So, we'll just get our attack in. Because I really need this Skull Clamp to resolve. I know they have a Lorien, which is gonna get them, well, the bubble going. So I have to force the Lurrus, probably. Mental misstep, motherfucker. Okay, well. I think we have to here. I get the Pyroblast, it's just colossally annoying. Could have also just gone a Johnny to flip, so that's also something we could have done. Yeah, look at our top card. Oh, they can't pyro. What am I saying? They don't have the opal. So maybe they effed it actually, because before they had red mana. Now they don't. So we want land potentially, just to draw more. We do get a land. I think I want to land Wasteland because in case I draw another Wasteland, I can do more things. Let's see. I mean, they have to do something like right now or it's over for them. Voice of Victory is a nice one as well. They have Lurrus that they can bubble with. So I mean, they get an engine as well. I think our engine is gonna be more powerful. Also, the Ajani is a May, so it's not like I have to. Do the things. So here comes something. Mana Vault, perfectly fine for me because I needed something to. So Lurrus bubble, I guess, is what I would do here. Now, do I get the bubble, Mana Vault? I mean, realistically, oh, they get this. Okay, that is interesting. Thank you for the subscription, SWBMTG. Thank you so much for that. Really appreciate all of you guys for the help and everything else. Okay, so they can't bubble, so I am probably just gonna what? What am I doing here? Bubble means they have to use mana to crack and they can't force anything. I mean, I'm making a guy, that's for sure. Guy and Skull Clamp. Maybe boys. Do I want to get rid of the red so that they can't do anything, or do I just want to draw cards? I think I want to draw cards first and foremost. Thank you. I am trying my best. So draw cards with Sapphire. We want to fetch maybe first. Do I care if I draw Caracas, or do I care if I draw more? I think they have enough mana, so right now I just want to draw as much as possible. And just like outgrind them. They're drawing a card per turn. I'm drawing at least 2. I think I don't care about the Caracas, so I'm just gonna thin basically. Could go for a different thing. Do I just Meticulous Archive? If I archive, I can decide if I draw something that I like. I think about this. Draw 2. Depending on what we draw, we can keep going because we can Ajani Skull Clamp, then flip the Ajani, keep going. I don't know that I want to throw the Ajani back, but we'll see. Draw 2 cards, Probe. Okay, well, Probe at least is a redraw. Let's see what they're playing with. Oh, fuck me. Don't watch. I'm embarrassed. What am I playing here? Play Ajani Skull Clamp as well. So unfortunate. I hate when I forget about these things. I can just Ajani, then Wastelander Red. I don't know how effective that's gonna be. Could play Voice of Victory, but then I can't. Ajani Skull Clamp might be the better way. Ajani Skull Clamp flip, then do another 2-1. This bubble stopping my stuff is very annoying. But if they keep the bubble, I mean, they can't keep the bubble, right? They need to crack it for a thing. What am I doing? It's too much going on. Could also just try to put the screws on them. But if I play my Voice of Victory, I cannot block. Could also play Ajani, put the Skull Clamp on the Ajani, so that both of my creatures trade. I'm gonna try. I don't know, maybe I need to try to draw. They are likely to pop the bubble because this hurts them more than it hurts me, to be honest. But maybe they're just trying to defend their PO. If PO is their last card, they're gonna get a bunch. Like one, they play Mana Vault 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's quite over. Voice was probably maybe better because I could have voiced the Quip, and then I can also trade if they attack. If not, they attack for 4, deal a bunch. So maybe that was better. I don't think they pinch some mana, that's the thing. Do I then not need to block? I don't, but I would love to kill the Lurrus, right? I think I'm gonna do this and just move on. Maybe not. It's a hard situation to evaluate, at least for me. If I had been able to resolve the Gitaxian Probe and not forget about the Vaccine Bubble, this is one thing that I have to really get better at as a player, is just understanding where there are like Chalice effects in play, because I always forget that they exist. It's just my worst quality as a Magic player by a lot. They didn't pop the bubble, which is scary. Stock up. Other trap. Can still be very bad for us. Just stepped out, so go ahead. Go forth, my wayward son. Lorien, still bad, but you know, it's not death this turn. Probably. They're drawing a lot, but I can just draw like an infinite amount of cards here. Which is what I am very likely to do. Okay, Guide of Souls. This evil. No. I want to try to wasteland them twice and just get on with it, or do I just want the wasteland for the cards? Sorry, I should be playing faster, but I'm very blocked on what to do here. I like Voice of Victory. I guess we always start drawing. I don't have to flip the Ajani, so I don't care. Okay, not necessarily great. Play Guide of Souls. Play Voice and just Wasteland them twice. Could just play Voice Wasteland twice. They're like they have 1, 2, 3 mana, 4. Or do I need to draw more cards? Let's see what they do with all of these. Make a 0. Playing Voice here. Wasteland them again or draw 2 cards. Just try to get more of their mana out. It might be wrong. I need to play things. So I'm running a little shorter on time. These are long matches. Okay, go for it, bro. They don't have anything to play off unless they just want to pop. Yeah, pop, play pop, which makes sense. Okay, that's a lot of the things that they had. It might be PO time for them. Could definitely see it. Snapcaster Mage for Merchant Scroll. Try to get their, getting their PO. Stock up. PO, right? Yeah, PO and pass. Okay, so we have to make something work this turn, and I think I can actually kill them. Because now they can't force. Ancestral is a great draw. Trying to think about, I mean, there's definitely a way. I think we start with Ancestrally no matter what. I think they're dead actually. Guide of Souls, I gain 1. When this attacks, I gain 4. You can also keep Flusterstorm up, so they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. Flusterstorm is not enough. You can play Saga. Saga's not good. Pretty sure they're dead. I'm gonna have to get a count, but because if I give flying to one of the red cards, they take 1, 2, 3. They can block 3, but they also block the Lurrus. Actually, if I just attack with the Voice and fly one of those, they take 3, but gain 3, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, it's not enough. It's not enough. It's not enough. What are we doing? They need to be very heads up about double blocking the red cards. It's kind of what they have to do. Oh, never mind. What am I saying? They're dead. I'm pretty sure they're dead. Wait a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6, so that's 12. Yeah, that. Oh, and it's a cool combo too. It's a cool kill as well. I love it. I just need to stack this correctly. Mobilize needs to happen first. I think they're dead, actually. Yeah, because this trumps the other. Yeah, so we're gonna give flying to one of these dudes, so that we keep our red permanent. Then we are going to 0, deal 6 damage to them. We are gonna kill one of our cats to draw 2 cards. Yeah, and flip the Ajani Mig. I think they go to 1 and then they have to pay to untap the mana crypt, or they would have to crypt the thing. Maybe they weren't dead and I just miscounted by 1, but it's good that they considered. All of these. I would expect them to pivot into... Yeah, I miscounted once. It happens all the time for me. It's fine. I mean, at that point, if they had to pay mana to just try to go, because they would die to their mana vault, right? So could I have weaved in one more attack in there? Potentially, actually. Or maybe I just equip. There's a lot of things that I could have done there. I'm gonna take out one of my basics. That's for sure. Plows, I don't like in this matchup. Okay, so cards I really just need all of this for. Might just take out the voices as well. Gosh, just like this. I hate when I have to do this because there's so many cards that I want to bring in and so many cards that are out. So at least these three are out and these three come in. Now I need to find space for these dudes. I might just start shaving cards, honestly. Shave. Probe is probably not enough. Deafening silence I like. Oh, sorry. Use. I want to ring the prismatic ending probably. For what? Mockingbird? Kinda like the Mockingbird in this matchup, to be honest. It's a good way to go very fast. Maybe it's a voice. I'll try with the voice out. Let's see. The thing is, like, they're bringing so much removal that it's kind of difficult to keep everything going. Like, it's like 4 plows, they have their 2 Flame of Anors, 2/3, portable holes 2. It's just like a lot. Okay, this is a okay route, I think. Yeah, I'm happy with this. I mean, other than having like a force, it's just about as good as we get. So we'll see. I think we got away with murder there. Our opponent had a very slow hand. Like they only had a PO in hand, I think, by turn like 7. So on the upper side, we're getting pretty lucky with our matches, and our opponent's drawing pretty poorly, and we're drawing like okay-ish. Getting the combo going is pretty good. I'm keeping this. On the play, this hand is unbeatable pretty much, unless they have like multiple forces. But on the draw, it's probably maybe too slow, especially now. Turn 1 Saga. I might just waste like that. Like straight up. They don't have blue. Mox is probably our best draw right now, or a force. Ask and you shall receive, my friends. Good lord. Bubble. Force, sure. Force speech force. Next turn we drop a null rod that they can counter, but it's fine. We have 2 follow-ups, so far so good. This might be a stock up. Looks like a stock up to me. And no, just Lurrus? My god, that is very bad for you, my friend. You don't have anything here. I think this is just over here. They already force pitch force. Yeah. The Saga is gone. This looks pretty bad for them. I'm not gonna lie. They also have nothing to get back with Dolores. Oh, Stony Silence might just be the nail in the coffin. I think I'd rather do that, because then I can just like play the Stony Silence, and then when they play the Ajani, I just cycle Lori and play Ajani. If they plow, I have Misstep. Yeah. Flores is in. I want to have 2 of these, like just deployed. Lavinia, interesting draw as well. I think there is enough. Like, this lure is not gonna do anything. I'm happy to just put more stack pieces. At least for now. Not even attacking with the Lurrus, okay. That's great. Petal, we could play it if we want to. Is it an Ajani turn? It's probably an Ajani turn. We just pass here. Then we can go Lurrus, play Lurrus, then Bubble. Maybe we get a land in between all of that. We're pretty fortified, but it is definitely something they can get out of. This deck has a lot of removal and stuff to be very annoying. So it is by no means over, but we are in a pretty good spot. I'm very surprised that they did not attack with the Lurrus. This lets them PO because of the Lavinia. Lavinia is also good because it stops like their massive 4th Eorlingas that they can make sometimes. Guide of Souls. I think I want the Lurrus here. Guide is not doing much for me. And anything that I can play with Guide, I can play with the rest of my cards. I don't want to attack here. Maybe I should be like at least starting to with the cat. They demonstrated they didn't want to play. Like they didn't want to attack into the Lavinia. But at the same time, if I just play, if I draw a land and I can just play Bubble, like I don't think they can do much. Portable Hole is one of the cards. Oh fuck! I should have mental misstepped. Oh god! Please don't kill me. Oh, get rid of the Ajani. Sure. Good lord. So they don't even get the thing. I mean, it's very bad for me to not mental misstep the Portable Hole. Let it be known. But okay, Pride is fine. Because of Pride, I'm keeping this on top for sure. Do I want to play Lurrus, or do I just want to play Guide of Souls into Lurrus Vexing Bubble? I want something for my Lurrus, right? And they can just like do stuff against it. So for now, it's fine. I think it's fine. I think I want as many pieces as possible. And Bubble here. Because now we have 2 layers for the Moxes, 2 layers for the artifacts. Next turn we play Ocelot Pride and we can just win from there. Scroll is fine. Let's see what they get. Flame maybe? Ancestral, which I'm gonna misstep. Which, oh god, I did it again. Don't look at me, I'm embarrassed. Okay, well, at least they also do something bad. God. I really am like, you had free spells, have yeah. Thanks. Honestly, this is like par for the course. If you know me like at all, you know that this is like a classic like Adri punts is just doing this type of stuff. I think I'm attacking with the Lurrus actually. Is that crazy? I mean, I don't have to do anything. Just attack with the cat. I really want to start putting pressure on them, so because just life is not gonna do anything. So now we just start flying. We can get our Lavinia out of range of a what's his name? Of a that, but I feel like it's very difficult for them to get out of here. Like they need like an insane amount of stuff. They need like 4 pieces of removal. And I'm not disputing this because I really think they have like 2 turns to win, basically. Like I want to fight for the thing, like the portable holes and stuff like that, or even just not care about portable holes at this point. I just want to fight over the that. Talking the Guide of Souls. No, I just said that I didn't want to do that, but this might make it. If I don't do this, then what's the point? I'm just attacking with the Lurrus and the cat, making more cats. If I don't do that, then I just go in for 7. I think I'm gonna stop that. It's like, again, I have so many lock pieces in play that it's very difficult for them to get out of here. So they're just trying to gain time, and I think doing that just gives them more time. That's my argument. You might disagree, and that is fine as well. It's not great to see. It's fine. I will happily trade my Lurrus here. This is not a... Yeah. Happy to trade Lurruses, because this unblocks my attacks. And I think they're like dead next turn, potentially. Thunder Trap Trainer for nothing. Flame of Honor, which is good, I guess. It gets rid of the Lavinia and one of the Nurods. The good thing is the Stony Silence cannot get hit by it, so let's see what they pick. Got rid of the Pride and the Nurod. Okay, so they're trying to gain time, which makes sense. So Lavinia can attack freely. All of the cats can attack freely as well. Maybe that's a reason not to get rid of the Lurrus. I like Caracas here, and I'm basically attacking with everything. I am just going to make what fly. Cat token, Guide of Souls. What's the cat token? It should have been this cat. They want to keep their Thunder Trap, so that's fine. White Tower. We could have just towered and played and saved the Lavinia. Just get her back. Drew 2 cards, Tolerian. And we're in top 8. We played against this person. They are like the unlucky monkey PO. An interesting hand, honestly.
I mean, this hand is what? It's 1 force.
2 force.
After
yeah.
you get
1 force.
your land. I mean, it's not bad.
I mean, it puts a clock. It has some annoyance. I think it's fine. It's alright. It's nothing spectacular, obviously, but...
Plus, Guidance doesn't do a Johnny.
Yeah.
Always decent.
Could also just Guide of Souls and hold up 2 mana. Like 2 forces. I don't think we're gonna need 2 forces.
I don't think... I mean, did they mulligan?
They're deciding. They mulligan to 6.
Okay, then I don't think we need 2 forces.
Yeah, either. Might just force pitch force and keep the force of negation up for my next mana.
Yeah, because then if you draw a land, you could even just hold up force negation.
Yeah. Unlikely for the turn that I play it because okay, they are F6'd. So either tells me that there's nothing that they would ever force, or that they have nothing. Opponent? Okay. I did the F6 unfortunately. Okay. Non-blue mana is fine with me. Vexing Bubble is kinda like unfortunate, but I have to force it, I think.
Yeah,
Just like my cards don't do anything. So Thunder Trap. Yeah, sure. Like, there's nothing I can do about it. Mock Sapphire. Okay, so probably need to draw a land and hold up PO. Fortification. Do we Wasteland? I think so.
I mean, you can Wasteland and play a Johnny.
Yeah.
Don't hate that.
I mean, it stops their play unless they draw a land, in which case, good fortune to you, my opponent. They block, okay. Yeah, it's not looking great for me, honestly. Or it is. Stuck up. Not worse. Okay. Fluster Storm is quite good. With everything. Yeah. Sure. PO. Man, that's insane, bro. There you go.
When you have Fluster.
Yeah, I know. But if I hadn't drawn Fluster, like they probably have forced back to back these up. So thank the lords. Yeah. And imagine if I let the bubble resolve. They have like they drew 2 Moxes, like Mox from the Thunder Trap, Mox from the thing. Best choice Skull Clamp by a lot. Pro is also, I guess, fine. There's no Vexing Bubble, right? Okay, no Vexing Bubble. Yet. Fluster Force. Okay.
They don't have much going on.
No, I mean, I would
And the
force
cat's
this.
gonna be pretty good.
You have to force this, I think.
Yeah.
Force that, attack. And then we're gonna, the board is gonna stall, unfortunately. After that. I would need, I don't know. Oh, they drew the land to play the Lurrus because they couldn't, and now they're gonna go Lurrus Bubble, and it's gonna be very unfortunate.
I mean, they're 1 away from Lurrus.
Yeah, but they drew the fetch for the Lurrus, otherwise they wouldn't have been able to do it. Yeah.
Oh wait, no, Lurrus was in their hand. Sorry.
Yeah, no,
Missed.
it wasn't that. Okay. I mean, best draw continues to be Skull Clamp. Fluster is fine, and now we just gotta hope. Annoyingly enough, I think at this point I might just start getting out of it. Unfortunately, we didn't draw any land for where we needed, but such is life. Are they POing here? Pop the bubble, okay. Interesting. Sovereign is fine. Wow, Johnny is quite powerful. It basically taps me out of Fluster, but they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, so they can just PO, go for it anyway.
Yep.
So Johnny is what it's gonna be. I'm gonna keep this one. And from this position, what do I want to do? I think I plus. The reason for plussing is very simple. If they don't do anything, they lose 4 artifacts and a creature. I'm just attacking with the Guide of Souls and putting counters. Now, a lot of things can go wrong here, let's be honest. Hopefully they won't. Surveil. The graveyard, I like that. Play Vexing Bubble makes sense. Pop it, that's great. We're basically force of negationing anything they do here. No attacks either. That is probably game over for them. Ancestral.
Yeah, that's going to be massive.
Oh. Oh gosh. My dog is afraid of the bolts and is coming over here. All of these.
Yeah, Johnny.
Out with the plows. One of these out. I think we shaved cards, right? This and this.
Yeah.
Mockingbird thing with it. Forgot if we wanted. I should just keep recordings for these things because I don't remember what we were doing for the. I think we got the prov last time as well.
Yeah, we kept the misstep in.
Yeah. I want the Sogat Lantern. Perhaps. I think like this is fine. Man, I can't believe that I got the Cataclysm off of the Ajani. That was great. Okay. I don't think we can keep this. They're mulliganing, so. Nah, it's impossible. It's way too slow.
Yeah, you definitely can't keep that.
I want to though. Oh my god, that's even worse. I mean, is it worse? It's probably super worse. I can't.
This is not. I mean,
It's like Saga into Seal. It's also bad. Okay. This is more interesting. Like this, like this. What do I want to do? So I can Black Lotus. Okay, so maybe I don't need to keep the Pearl. And I go Black Lotus for blue. Cycle Lorien for a Tundra. Play Lavinia. No, sorry.
yeah.
Flusterstorm backup.
What if you put back the Force of Negation and the Lorien? Black Lotus, Pearl, Crack for blue. Then you have Flusterstorm backup for the Lavinia and Deafening Silence.
I can't play Deafening Silence because I only have one white, and I need to.
Oh, you're right. Yeah.
And I can't hold. I mean, I can just go Black Lotus, Mox Pearl into Deafening Silence, hold. With Force of Negation. Like, I can just. Because they go to 6, right? Like, I'm afraid of, like, a blowout.
Where... I mean, you can just hold up the Fluster. Plus, you're still drawing a card?
Turn 1 blowout, right? Then I have to force.
Okay. I guess then, yeah, you want to keep
if not, I just play Pearl, Deafening Silence, holding up Black Lotus, and if I draw something, I can do more stuff. I think something like this. Okay, so we agree on the Lorien. I guess the third card is where we want to think.
I guess it's probably, if you want to protect against turn 1, Force of Negation is better. And also, if they have, like, Bobble, you lose, so...
Yeah. Is Lavinia better than Flusterstorm in this setup? Because we have to pop the Black Lotus to deploy it.
Yes, because both with pop Black Lotus, I think Fluster is worse than Lavinia. Plus, if we draw a land, then we can do both.
Okay, we don't do anything. This is good for me. Ancestral? No ancestral. Okay. Does this change things? Lotus. Mox Pearl. I cannot play all of these, but I can play a Ajani Deafening Silence. Hold up Lavinia for Force of Negation, put some clock. I think it's not worth it. Just gonna play Deafening Silence. Also because they didn't drop any fast mana, like their hand is also real scuffed.
Yeah.
So So I am okay with this for now. So her hand is
You're gonna crush them at this point.
I do hope so. That's their spell for the turn.
Because Lavinia Johnny is just insane.
Yeah.
Wasteland's your best draw. You're not gonna have it,
Uh,
of course, because otherwise they would have.
oh, I can't play
Oh,
Lavinia.
nice.
I cannot play Lavinia Najani, actually.
What do you mean?
I don't have enough blue or enough white.
Oh, you're right, yeah.
So is Lavinia better or is Ajani better?
Lavinia is better because it just completely traps them out of doing a lot of stuff.
The thing is, it cannot contest the...
No, but you probably will draw another land before the constructs get big enough. I mean, they're going to be 3/3s at this point.
Sure. Well, we kept a little bit of risky hand. This is why I wanted to try to play the Lorien, because that would give me the lands. But we'll see. They threw the Tundra away. I have to assume you have mana. Yeah. So constructs are going to be 3/3s at the very least. Or not. So I'm not making one of them. Actually, turn off auto yields, because I want to be able to force something if I want to. Okay. Step back here. See if they want to block. Which I doubt. Losing the Saga is all fine. And we really need a land here. Like, extreme urgency. Yeah, I got 3/3. Sol Ring makes sense. Another land, gosh. I think I need to. Yep. Definitely not letting you have that. That's fine. Okay, well. No words for that. Shanius should stem the bleeding. And from here, we're just holding. They can't attack into this Ajani, I don't think. Probe. Sure. It's the cycle. That is your spell for the turn. That is your spell for the turn. Well, you can buy Lurrus, I guess. Yep.
Now you can start attacking with the Ocelot Pride.
Yep. No, why? Oh, because... Oh, yeah, yeah.
Because...
yeah, I'm gonna do that. What do I do with this strip mine? Do I use it for the Lurrus?
First, let's see what happens if they block.
They do block.
Okay, so you have to flip the Johnny. At that point, you might as well use it for the Lurrus to slow them down.
So do I plus here? Or do I just 0? Keep going.
If you plus, they're gonna hit you, so you might as well 0. Or wait.
I have a Lurrus, that's what they're playing, right? I could strip mine their white so they don't play the Lurrus.
Yeah, I think that's... Well, I thought that's what you meant by the strip mine for the Lurrus.
Well, I meant, no, strip mine to buy my Lurrus.
Oh, no.
I have a
I
black
think you just
Lurrus.
strip mine them.
Okay, so let's make a console. I could do it.
Because you make a dude, and then strip mine them. You're putting them in a rough spot. Or next turn you can plus pretty safely.
Yeah, I would plus because then the Cat Warriors trade a lot. Fire Blast for the Lavinia, that's pretty bad for me. Okay. Yeah. Oh, get red, not white. I have an opal. That's your non-creature spell for the turn. Yeah, Lurrus is fine. You can't play the bubble. Have enough dudes. Both of the Ajani.
You can trade for one of them.
I think I have to do this. Because if I trade, it's not good for me if I trade. Whereas here, I can at least get Time Walk or like a Skull Clamp.
Yeah.
Pyroblast was very annoying. Let's see. Ancestral. Okay, that means that you can't force anything. Make a cat. Put Lurrus into my hand, but I feel like this is very difficult now for me. Yeah, we missed one land drop, and that was our undoing. I think maybe we should have kept the Lorien. No. Hard to know these things.
Well, I mean, versus this hand, we should have kept Lorien, but also there's a bunch of hands where you need to
Yeah,
have
no,
like
there's a bunch of hands,
negation
especially
for
when
one.
they went to 6. So all at the Ajani. All at the Ajani, sure. Change that. This is the end step. If you want a portable hole, you cannot. Okay. So we can Lurrus, Black Lotus, play Guide of Souls.
Yep. It's pretty good.
Alternatively, I just play the Guide of Souls. Well, maybe I don't do anything. No, so you get the stupor. Annoying. PO.
Your best draw is a Johnny?
4 Theorlingas, I think of that here.
Oh, yeah. That's alright, game 3, we're on to play.
That's fine. Was very unfortunate. I think one land there was completely ours. Last it is what it is. Any changes on the play? No, I think we just go. Okay. Broken draws, please. It's alright. I mean, it's an ancestral hand with strip mine for the thing, misstep for their thing. That's fine. Alright, let's keep this. Misstep, I will misstep you back. Not a great draw, but they have not a lot of fast mana. This is gonna be good for us. Mana Crypt. Mox Opal. Red? I think they missed that.
Yeah.
Stockio. I might need to Seal of Cleansing, we'll see. No artifacts. What am I doing with that information?
I mean, here, I kind of like just destroying their mana crypt.
Yeah, kind of like
Playing
it.
Wasteland, so you can Wasteland them next turn also. Because it cuts them off of 2, potentially 3 mana if they draw an artifact.
I should have maybe waited for their upkeep because I don't think they can do much with that mana. Maybe. I don't wanna. artifacts. That is great.
And Wasteland and Ocelot. Or Vajani. Well, Ocelot if you want to hold up Strip Mine.
I don't want to use the strip mine, I think. Maybe I do. Do I win against the Saga here? Probably because I can loot the seals and I have enough lands. I'll play strip mine first. Then Wasteland.
And the question is, do you want to hold up Strip Mine? If you do, you want to play Ocelot. If you don't, you want to play Johnny.
I do, because that disincentivizes them from going for Surveil. They also have shown that they have no mana, no artifact mana.
Yeah. I wonder what their hand is, because I would have forced if I had force.
I don't know, maybe a lot of like, what's his name? Yeah, definitely strip mining this, I think.
Yeah.
I will Lorien here for that. Because now I can play a Jani. Next turn I can buy the Lurrus, and then next turn I can play Lurrus, play... Oh no, never mind. Maybe I hold on the buy Lurrus turn. Okay, Prismatic Ending for the Opal, since it's their only potential blue source, like white source. Or they haven't shown...
Well, Prismatic Ending the Ruby, it's... Because they're not showing a lot of mana, so I don't think they're holding it. Then you can play your Surveil land.
Actually, yeah. I should have done one thing, I guess, because I already saw a misstep, but I could have done it for X equals 2, just to dodge that. Just something to bear in mind for the next ones. Okay, their hand is very strange. Ooh, I like it. Do I Lorien here? I feel like they have Pyroblast.
When you can't Lorien right now, right?
No, I play Land, Petal, Lorien.
Oh, yeah.
I can do Land, Petal, Lorien. If that blows something, then I just go next turn. Oh, I'm attacking anyway. So I'll just attack first.
Yeah.
Let me think.
And if you buy Lurrus here, next turn you can Lurrus and, what should we call it?
Seal.
Destroy.
Yeah. Seal of Cleansing.
Yeah. And just put them in a sealed loop.
I'm gonna play the Petal just in case they draw a bubble and pass. Okay. So they have to force my Lurrus, no matter what, pretty much. Oh my god, I have Fluster. Jesus Christ.
What is their hand?
I have no idea. It's probably just all the forces in the world.
As far as like, if they force again, then they have so few cards left in hand.
Semifinals. Okay, I'm back, everyone. No need to call anyone. I'm here.
You're on the draw versus the person you scooped in.
Yeah.
And they don't have Lurrus.
They do not have Lurrus. This is okay-ish against Dredge. Probably not okay-ish at all, but...
Well, I mean, it's turn 1 Lavinia with Force backup.
Yeah, but like by turn 1, they already have all the stuff they need. If it's... what's his name? If it's... I mean, I'm keeping
Initiative?
it. I'm keeping it. If it's Initiative, I'm fortunate, unless it's the other one, in which case I can Mockingbird their Initiative creature. We'll see. that. Initiative. With mirror is hilariously annoying. Wasteland?
Wasteland is really good here.
So, they're on Wasteland, that's fine. I have enough lands. I have enough basics, basically. So I go basic, time walk into Lavinia. Lavinia's not really that good.
Do you even want to time walk before playing Lavinia, or do you just want to Lavinia then time walk later?
Sorry, what's that?
Do you want to time walk before playing Lavinia, or do you want to hold the time walk to be able to play it later?
Now I wanna just time walk first, I think.
My thought is just if you play Lavinia and you draw a creature, you could then go like Ocelot, you go Ocelot, time walk.
Yeah, but the white plume is always gonna block. That's a problem. I don't know. We'll see. For now, I'm just. Do I fetch a plains just to thin a little?
I think you surveil.
I have a wasteland.
I know, but you're gonna time walk, so you'll have 3 lands.
Ancestral. Is Ancestral even good? I guess so. I can just time walk Ancestral.
Yeah.
Johnny. Ancestral first, then a Johnny. God damn it. This Void Mirror is gonna fuck me up. Tundra Ajani or Wasteland Ajani? If I Wasteland Ajani, I can actually play Lavinia next turn.
Yeah, you might. Well, yeah, you can Wasteland Johnny. That's fine.
Their mana isn't. Well, they did get actually a plane, so maybe their mana is better than I thought. Okay, so I'm just rushing. No blocks, right?
No, no blocks. Unless you want to flip a Johnny, but probably not.
Flip is not gonna do it. Oh my god, I have like literally 4 free cards, and I drew 2 of them. Yeah, no, I need to contest the initiative. Just unfortunate. God. My initiative is a very good matchup. That's not what I wanted, or what I thought happened. Another one. Cycle. I think it's GG's from here.
I mean, you should still play it out.
Oh yeah,
Stop it.
definitely playing it out, but I need exactly plow. Or like skull clamp. This Void Mirror, man. I don't think this card is good at all, but they keep playing it and it keeps getting me. Ay, ay. So I think 13. So bad. Not surveil. I don't want to wasteland because then I can play my Lavinia. But Lavinia isn't even that good here. What do I want to do?
Yeah. I mean, you could buy Lurrus.
Yes. Lurrus block, flip the Ajani, plus on the Lurrus. Get a 5/4. 4/5, sorry.
Yeah.
It's very difficult from here, I think. mean, let it be known, my opponent has gotten 3 clerics out of there.
Oof. Yeah, unfortunately.
There's no way, right? The plus, yeah, it's over. Unfortunately. Alrighty. Plows in turn 1 Lavinia, probably. I'm taking out the Fluster Storms. Mystical Dispute I don't like. They're getting plows. There's their own plows, so maybe this prismatic ending, maybe. I don't know, something like this. For their what's his name? Yeah, that, but maybe not. Probe is just whatever. It's just like I don't even know what else I want. Yeah, I'll keep it like this. Alright.
I mean, this is a pretty solid hand.
I would love a creature. That's all I'm asking. Because I cannot Black Lotus. I mean, yeah. It's fine. We're gonna keep it. But, yeah. Contending Priest isn't bad, I agree. You don't like Misstep, yeah? I like the Contending Priest as well, a little. It just stops the final mode of the thing. We'll see. This hand can go bad so quickly.
I mean, this hand is just... It's hard for it to go bad. Like, really bad.
Really?
Because you can play around Chancellor, you get to Ancestral. And Skull Clamp.
Yeah, but I think I'm playing Mockingbird for 1 here. It's
Yeah, you definitely play Mockingbird for 1 here.
a meager 1/1 for the initiative. And if I draw a white source, I am just hopping through. Force this.
Yep.
Do I force this?
That's...
I kind of want them to get the initiative, honestly, because then I get planes and plow.
Yeah, I think you let them grow Mox, and then you might force the second one. It's tough, though.
Again, I almost want them to get the initiative.
Yeah, but what if it's not the initiative that they're playing? Then all of a sudden you're in a rough spot.
I force it.
I think you force this one. Yeah.
Okay. With what? Mental
Force
misstep?
negation, I think.
Force of negation, pitch what? Mental misstep.
I do force so you can keep up the misstep.
Oh, the third one. Nice. Alright.
On the bright side, their hand's going to be pretty light.
Had to be exactly this. God.
And if you draw a white card, you're in a really good spot.
You mean a white source? I might.
Yeah.
That's why I didn't want to pitch that. We'll see. They named Skull Clamp. Interesting.
That makes sense. Because you could Skull Clamp on the Mockingbird, draw 2.
Wasteland.
Oh, at least you get to Wasteland them once.
Maybe I should have kept it because this is only 2 mana. It's, I mean, now they need like a mana source and something to do with it. So, mana source.
Yep.
Definitely Wasteland me, my friend. You didn't Wasteland me. That is colossal mistake.
And now you got the planes. You can Ajani.
I think I plow Skull Clamp.
I mean, I feel like Ajani is the safer pick. Because they can't get you off the plains unless they get stripped.
Yes.
And also, like, if they wasteland you, then you can't play a Johnny in the future.
Well, I was hoping to draw more lands from there. We have the misstep for the thing. So that means they don't have lands. Otherwise, if we want Caracas, I don't know that you want Caracas on Johnny, but you could try it. I mean, I can
If the
block.
Caracas wasteland,
Seasoned Engineer. I don't think that that's a good idea for them.
that was a big mistake.
Yeah, right. Because now I just plow the Seasoned Engineer.
And take the initiative, and then you get to wasteland the Caracas too.
Oh, they get protection from the thing. Yeah, sure. Cavern on hand, sure.
Yeah, they're in for a rough time now.
Attack with the Mockingbird. And then plow the Dungeoneer.
Yeah. And then play the basic island. Wasteland the Caracas.
Do I even waste on the Caracas? If they want to bounce me at Johnny, I just play the
I think you have to wasteland something.
Yeah.
Because something on. Well, I guess they'll be on 4 mana no matter what.
Yeah, I mean, they have 2 lands, that's why. Maybe I waste on the wasteland, so I have that. I have no idea, bro. I mean, this only gets protection to 1 creature, right?
Yeah.
Can I race here? I think I want to race.
I still think you plow the Seasoned Engineer, no matter what.
Whenever you attack. So I plow it on the beginning of combat. And I'm just going to waste on the Caracas just because of my Lurrus. Beginning of combat, I'm going to plow.
Next turn, you get to draw 4 cards if you want, or even 6.
Skullclamp is still skipped. Like, I cannot.
I mean, you get to draw 2 cards. Why would they attack here?
I know. Don't need to not attack, I guess. They could have Clarion Conqueror, actually. That'd be annoying. Yep, there you go. Because that stops the Johnny. Yep. God, I hate being right so often. Do we forge or do we lost well here? Forge can
you forge, you have a blocker.
Yeah. Because I can't play this Lurrus either. So fucking.
Yeah, because then all of a sudden, if you forge, then you get to what you call it? You get to block one of the 2 creatures, and they either have to kill the Ajani, which means you keep the initiative, or they have to attack you to take the initiative.
I like it, especially because misstep insulates me from that. Okay, bye Lurrus. I can also go to the Clarion Conqueror if they don't do anything here. Yeah, sure.
Which that makes perfect sense.
Yep. You see the Lurrus already. Have to talk with both. Just the Peacekeeper. Do I have to block?
I think you do have to block. Just because of the initiative. Because you're not getting it back otherwise.
It's kind of like slowly slipping out of my hands. That's why I wanted to wasteland the thing. Is it Trap or Arena here?
Trap will get you to the archives. If you want the Catacombs Arena.
Catacombs don't do anything. Well, Catacombs maybe just help me to fight. So, just don't think that more damage on a card is going to get me there. I think we're so far away from the trap. So from
yeah, then you should do the arena.
Oh my god. Do I plow it right now? Yeah.
Yeah, you definitely plow it, and then you get 2 cards with the Ajani.
Oh yeah, sure. I forgot about the Ajani. I almost passed. 0. Sorry,
2
Matt.
cards.
I
Pick
didn't
up
know if I should
hand.
do the thing that wins me the game.
Oh god, you're so far ahead now because they're Caverns on Dragon.
It's over.
Let's go.
Oh, yeah. Okay, well, I have to do the same, but on the play. On the draw, sorry. Is Dispute better than any random card? Like Probe? Like it does something at least. Is it better than Misstep? Because, like, I just
I
want
think you
to start the plows.
Misstep is not good in this matchup for sure because you're only hitting.
What about the bubble? Do I want to bring in the Containment Priest just for more muscle, or is this whatever?
Storm Priest is kind of mid. I mean,
Is it better than Vexing Bubble? Like,
it's probably better than Vexing Bubble. I'd cut Vexing Bubble on the draw.
what about the Probe? I think it's kind of also
No, Probe's a redraw, and it helps you like some games.
just that they play in Void Mirror. That's like the only problem that I see.
Oh yeah, but you can still like pay the 1 for Probe. Like it's
Yeah, I
a
guess that's
cantrip redraw. It's good early, and if they're going Void Mirror, you're fine.
Lavinia's wasn't Containment Priest. It's a blue card. That's the only reason that I. Because we're already very low on blues. Sorry, Bill. You're typing so much more than I can read because my chat is all the way on there. Alrighty. Gosh. Okay. This hand can do things. They mull to 6.
Okay. I
So.
mean, I think the hand can do stuff, so
Oh no,
I'd
I'm
keep it.
definitely keeping it. I just pray that they don't have Archon or. Like, Initiative probably just loses for them. Chancellor, okay, so you're not gonna. Okay. Actually, I can just Prove to get it out.
Yeah, that's what I was
Oh,
thinking.
not the Anointed Peacekeeper, you motherfucker. What do you name here, Lotus?
I mean, you could name Lotus to make it cost 2, but it's still
I
not
mean, I
insane.
also have a Chancellor, yeah. So I have to break the Chancellor as well. What are we doing
I mean, you
here?
can break it with Probe.
Yeah.
Like, that's
Oh
you just
gosh.
go.
So I go.
Okay. So you go Probe. Do you play the cat or do you wasteland them? Well, no, you don't wasteland them because you want 2 mana for the Black Lotus. So you play the cat.
But it cost me 4. Like, it cost me 2 to play it, 2 to activate it. Oh, no, never mind, not to activate it.
No, it's a mana ability, right?
I'm
Or can
also
you just not
thinking
activate
if
it?
I want to
Or
pending the
can you
Chrome
hover?
Mox.
Can you hover the thing?
Yeah, no, it's the mana abilities. Okay, so we're definitely probing just to break the thing. First thing, that's fine.
I guess yeah. If you're gonna Black Lotus next turn, and it costs 2, you might as well pending the what you call it, Chrome Mox off of a plains. The next turn you can Black Lotus and stuff.
Oh well. Might just wasteland here. Is that crazy?
If you go Wasteland
They didn't play
Ocelot,
anything, right?
yeah, I don't hate going Wasteland Ocelot.
The thing is, like, the Prides are not gonna block this Anointed Peacekeeper, is the only problem.
No.
But at the same time, if I Black Lotus, I am not using the Lotus for anything, right?
Yeah, I think you just Wasteland the Ancient Tomb and then that's true. If you might never find a land for. What if you just play Lotus and pat? Oh well, then if you have Cavern, then you're in a bet. Well, wait. We know one of the cards in their hand, so that you can't with
No,
Cavern.
we don't. They put the Chancellor on the Chromox.
Oh yeah. Okay. I
I
mean,
mean,
if
we're
we
playing
just
the Wasteland
play
for sure.
Black Lotus, then we can wait a turn, and then go Lavinia double Ocelot.
We can't Lavinia
We
double Ocelot because we would need a blue card, like a blue mana.
All right. Well, if we draw a land, we can also go Lurrus. We have plenty of stuff we can do here. I think we might never find another land for the Black Lotus.
Yeah.
Is a real concern.
Yeah.
Because we have force.
Let's see what Bill says. We don't want the car. We're playing 1, 2, 3, 3. Okay, I see. This is cool. And no 5 turns. If you wasteland, you might never find land. If you have the force for next spell, so you can waste later, right? I think so. Let's just try this because we can get God by like mirror, dragon, whatever, right? And this. Caracas.
Rock is fine. We got the force.
Oh god, that is the perfect draw.
Oh my. It's cat time.
Yeah,
And then you wasteland the Ancient Tomb?
I think so. Or the Caracas, honestly. No, it has to be the tomb, right?
I mean, the Caracas is.
Yeah, but if they... I'm one land away from replaying the Johnny. I'm so far away from the
Yeah,
rivers.
that's fair.
What are you doing, my friend? This is a bad attack.
I mean, here you just trade Ocelot token, and then you can just start going for it.
Sure. Sure. Plow? My god, I'm so fucked. The last card is Plow, you bitch. I mean, I
Oh,
get that.
God.
Yeah, do I land? No land.
Activate.
It's fine.
Well, Goddess is pretty good.
And it had to be just that. So.
Yeah.
We still have some time.
I guess.
Any land, any mox.
Because you get land, then all of a sudden you're in the driving seat again.
Plow is also good.
Sure.
Plow, the guy is very interesting. Okay, well, it's not a land, but I'll take it.
Next now.
I'll take it if they attack me again. Right, what do I do here? I can trade. Okay, so they just don't have anything at this point. Is what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Petal. I can try to get the Lurrus.
I like that. I mean, do you have any 3-mana spell in your deck that you care about playing?
Nope.
Then you just buy Lurrus.
I mean, at the same time, they have the Caracas, so that's maybe I should have just gone for the Caracas, honestly.
It's definitely a close one.
Clarion Conqueror. So that stops my mox. That's very annoying.
And stops Lurrus if you flip
I
it.
don't think I... Okay, here I guess it's just because that stops the Ajani.
So I guess the question here is, do you want to sacrifice the Ajani here, or the Ocelot Pride if you want to double block?
I'm gonna sacrifice the Ajani probably. Because the Assault Pride gives me life, and it actually does raise a little if they attack.
Yeah.
And pass. It's very, very close.
Really good draw.
Yeah. The dragon is the real card. Void Mirror is whatever. This point is good. House Surveil still? They're not attacking, so... Nice.
Yeah, because they're sure to be racing them with the cat.
Strip mine. Do I strip the
And strip.
Caracas.
I think you have to strip the Caracas. It also gets them off their 3rd mana
Yeah.
and makes the next land you get Lurrus.
I
God.
don't like to be in a top deck war against them, but now they're blocked off their mana too. Oh, attack. Yes. You have something.
Okay.
Oh boy, that is a great draw right now.
Oh God, that's insane.
Walking. You plow exactly. Oh my god, dude, so scuffed.
3 plows?
These
Are you
draws
kidding
is
me?
so crazy. Yeah, I think we're gonna lose this, unfortunately.
Oh, if we draw a land, Lurrus does just
Lurrus is
slow
nothing.
them down. What do you mean? Lurrus slows them down. It gains you 3 life, and they hit you for 3.
Yes.
Yeah,
Guess it
so
doesn't
Lurrus
not do
keeps you
anything.
alive.
Yeah, no, actually it's good because now I can jump.
And then you can copy the Clarion Conqueror.
Yeah, exactly. Oh.
Or play the Ajani, or...
No, this I need to. My friend is just insane, bro. What are these draws? Oh my god, dude! Stop drawing so well. Could you please? It's literally I don't even know what I need right now.
You need plow.
Plow doesn't win still. Oh, plow I guess does something.
Well, plow wins.
I don't think it enough. Even a land would have
Okay.
been good to get the initiative. I guess I can attack with the
Yeah.
lowers. Then it's hitting 6.
So if you talk with the Lurrus, you die on the crackback. There's no out.
I mean, yeah, 3 plows in top 17. I have to say, our opponent just got away with murder here.
That was... They drew no Moxen. They drew so many lands, and they had 3 plows.
Trying to think
Bill,
here.
it's over no matter what, because you go to 5, they make their thing a 5/6, and
Yeah,
then you
there's
get
nothing.
blocked.
There's nothing to be done. I don't think.
If this was a land, you could.
If this was a land, I could copy the seasoned engineer and attack for 4. But then I
Yeah.
die on the crackback. I think, unless they, I can at least try to do something. I mean, okay, there is, I guess, like half a way of doing something here, but it's just not conducive to much. I like for 3, I go to 5, they attack, so I have to do Mockingbird for that.
If only Lurrus wasn't a legendary.
Why is this not working?
X can't be greater than 1 because of Lurrus.
Oh yeah, they have Forge too. What do you mean?
That's what I was saying, is
I
with
see.
Forge you can't.
Well, we could.
I mean, look, 3 swords, what are you going to do?
Yeah, no.
And we drew no swords.
It's just... Yeah,
That wasn't...
unfortunate, honestly. It was a good run. I'm just sad because we had it, like, literally, we just needed them to draw a Mox at any point. We did keep a very annoying hand, but also their opening was like, what? Like, no, not this one, the other one. It is sad, but alas, it is what it is.
So, great run, really well performed, and
Yeah.
the deck did great, so...
I'm also annoyed that I conceded to them. I could have done the thing. Oh well, anyway, thank everyone for coming around. Happy to at least put something in there that's interesting. Obviously, the thorn on the side from like a very good draws from our opponent, but I think we could have also done better. Maybe we should have wastelanded the Caracas instead of the
If we wasted
Zoom.
the Caracas, then we get to keep the Ajani. They can't... Well, I mean, they would have drawn the dragon.
Yeah, but a couple turns later. So, I don't know. Oh, I complained about Oops in Legacy as well. Don't worry, Bill. Alright. So yeah, that's it for it. I'm just gonna go off. We'll put this on the stream, on the channel at some point. And let's see if anyone just copies the list or tries to do something with it. It was fun to have it. Cool to learn the interaction with Lurrus and Mockingbird too. I was not aware of that. So that's also interesting. Yeah. Everyone please subscribe to the YouTube channel, follow us, that sort of stuff. I'm gonna start playing more vintage. Trying to do the Saturday challenges for sure. And yeah, that's about it. Take care, everyone.
Bye.